to love ER. You've got to love ER. Here he is, Goran Visnjic, ladies and gentlemen.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Bad case of loving you.
It's almost too much for the ladies to bear, us both being out here at the same time, Goran, I'm telling you. Now, Goran, before we start, is from Croatia originally. This is correct.
Yes.
I'm going to welcome Goran in Croatian, ladies and gentlemen. Dobra večer.
Dobra večer.
That means good evening, is that right?
Excellent.
Okay, could you translate, see if I'm doing it right? Drago mi je da.
I'm very pleased.
Pleased to meet you. Želim vas popupse na piano.
I want you to be on piano with 4 puffs.
Well, if that's your interpretation, it says a lot about you. Of ER. And I'm delighted you're on. One thing we should clear out initially, the pronunciation of your name.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you get mistaken for the tennis player a lot, Goran Visnjic? Did that happen often?
Quite often.
Because when I said you on the show, a few people said, yeah, see if you can get me some tickets for Wimbledon.
But pretty much so, but I never got when he won Wimbledon, he came to Croatia, and it was about 700 waiting for him on the airport in a 5 million people country, so I don't think I'm going to ever get that.
That was quite something. It was quite some achievement as well. Croatia, I've never been to Croatia. I hear it is a very beautiful country. And recently, I know, it's become, once again, a very popular holiday destination for Brits to go there. Do you like British tourists when you have some people to have around?
Not much, because for the last 6 years I've been spending more time in the States.
Right.
You know, it's at least 20 days just island hopping on my speedboat. That's going to be fun.
Wow.
And Brits, I know them from London, and it's, let me show you one of my round.
Well, that's good. When you say island hopping, you're driving tourists around? It's a kind of a summer job for you?
Might do that this year, because a couple of my colleagues from ER might be coming, so I might charge them a couple of $100 bucks.
Can you imagine how popular that would be, you know, get driven around by the bloke from ER? If there's an accident, he'll give you a tracheotomy with a pen. But the character you play is, his name is it's Luka Kovac, which he's a Croatian as well.
It is, yeah.
What a coincidence for you to get that. I bet you could not believe your luck.
It was quite amazing.
You were involved in him being Croatian, I imagine.
Yeah, first they gave me the name I couldn't stand. It was something like weird, unpronounceable, whatever.
Was it an actual Croatian name, though?
No, it was like more, it was Serbian.
Like
more.
They
didn't know the difference.
Schmiggly-piggly, something like that.
Something, I can't remember now.
You don't want that name.
But then I gave them the list of 5 names and 5 last names, and I made sure that 4 of them are completely unpronounceable, so they had to end up with Luka and Kovac, because that's easy for, you know, English-speaking people.
Luka Kovac, and it is an easy one for us to get our tongues around. Hey, can you do any surgery? Have you learned any actual doctoring from being... Because how long have you played Luka for?
Oh my God, 6 years.
6 years. So in that time, you must be pretty handy around a scalpel, I imagine.
Oh my God, yeah. You know, as long as I have an artificial skin, you know, you don't want me to do anything on you.
But you must be a bit tempted, aren't you?
Actually, yeah.
So, after the show, I just happen to have some doctor's jackets. Why don't we go to a hospital, see how long it takes for them to rumble us? All right?
Do that.
Okay? Because we could get ladies to take their tops off.
Definitely. Breast exams?
Well, if you insist, but I think I'm clear. Let me ask you, that stuff you say, when a patient comes in the ER, it's always very dramatic. The double doors go bam, in comes someone, normally bloom all over the place. And you say stuff very quickly, and I don't know whether you're making up or it's what a doctor would say. Is it, you know?
No, it's actually, we can't improvise because that would confuse the hell out of it. I mean, it's confusing enough when it's choreographed, and then if you improvise, that would really be bad thing.
So say I come in, I've got a, what they say, gunshot wound. They use an abbreviation for that, don't they? What do they say?
GSW.
GSW to the head, patient, blah, 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 hoodie, and I'm coming in. I'm coming in. What do you say to the nurse?
If it's a gunshot wound in the hand, it's probably first thing would be, he's brain dead, let's take another patient.
Don't start on me like that. It might have been through like just the tip of my nose has gone.
Oh yeah, I probably would say, like, let's put him on a CT scan. A couple of things, make sure the airway is open, you know, like heart is working properly, lungs, you know, but...
Next time I'm ill, I want you to be my doctor, because you sound cool about it, relaxed.
I don't feel like I'm like 10 of morphine, that's always nice ending.
Yeah, give him a
10 of morphine.
It sounds great, like you really know what you're doing. But it must be fun. Are there props lying around all the time? Are there figures of people who have been hurt in some way? Because presumably you don't use real people all the time, do you?
Quite often, yeah. But those procedures, you know, for example,
When you're cutting the chest right up.
yeah, it's like guys have like, if this is the table like you have, it's going to be a huge hole in it. Patient actor butt, you know, so it goes down.
So the bottom
and
is
you
in
put
there.
like prosthetic chest on it, which has artificial skin, artificial bone under. So you take a 10 blade, you cut the skin, then you take a sternal saw and you cut through the artificial piece of bone. Then you take...
But hang on, they have a sound effects department. You don't have to do that.
And actually, first year on the show, I love, that's my favorite tool because it's really cool saw and it actually vibrates. So first time
Don't take that home for the evening, don't you, eh?
You have to love that machine.
Okay.
And then you ask for a thoracotomy tray, which looks quite medieval kind of thing. You just split it in a chest, you crank it open like this,
Yeah,
and then you split open the chest. And inside you can see like electrically operated heart.
So they have all this being worked from underneath.
Yeah, it's very high-tech kind of thing. And then you see the lungs coming up and down. And now, under the table, you see our prop guy, Rick Turns, who's like blowing up the lungs, going up and down. Can't actually...
But it works.
It works great.
Hey, do you ever play with the defibrillator? You know that thing they have, I wouldn't bite them, but those things where when someone's, their heart stops and you get out the paddles?
Yeah. First season on the show, far before I came on the show, they actually real defibrillator.
Well, and there's there's a big charge in those things, isn't there?
Fortunately, when they've been joking around, they didn't charge it all the way up, so somebody actually,
No.
Heart didn't stop, everything was okay. Since then, we have just, it looks perfectly fine, taken out, and the cord is like cut off, so nobody can even
I bet when
joke
they did
about
that was funny, wasn't it? I bet.
Yeah, very funny.
I mean, you wouldn't do it often, but I bet you got a big laugh, didn't they?
Yeah, no, it was actually.
Hey, I got one here.
Oh, crap. It's a British version. They're a little bit different. Uh-oh. This is cute.
I'll be honest with you, that wasn't very convincing.
I'm just showing you where to put
Right,
it.
and you put your hands on.
No.
Don't be
I
a
can't
big-
put my hands off. I have
Put your hands on now, don't be a big pansy. What's wrong
shock
with you?
me.
Put your hands on, I'm not going to shock you. Right, and then I say clear. Right, you ready? Clear? Clear? You take your hands off. Have you not been in an ER? Clear. Well, how would you do it? Show me how you would do it. If you're on the show, okay? Because they use a fake one like this. This isn't charged up, I should tell you.
Yeah, we just had it on the monitor. You can actually see it.
Yeah.
You put like silicone pads on it. They have to be.
Okay.
If you forgot silicone pads, if a guy has a hairy chest, you can have a little fire on
So
it.
you get a little blib up.
Yeah,
Okay. Here we go.
But, you know,
Hold it, I'll be doing this.
one comes
Now, hold
on
on,
this
wait a
side,
minute.
one comes on this side, and then it's clear. Hello. Now, he should be jumping.
Well, he's not a real person. Okay. That worked about as well as we hoped, didn't it?
Yeah, right. Right.
Okay. Oh, I'm very... God, it's hard being a doctor, isn't it?
It is.
Oh.
Nurse.
ER is, I would have thought, and I've met a few people who work in it, a pretty punishing schedule. Those American shows, because they do, what, about 25, 26 a year?
No, 22. ER
22 a
is
year.
22.
And how do you fit movies in around that? Because you've made a few, I know, and I would imagine that's where you want to head, isn't it?
Summertime, we always have 2.5 months break. So it's like, you know, you take 2.5 months. Sometimes you ask the guys from ER to let you out a couple of episodes. So they're quite good, actually.
I've seen you in a couple. I saw you in the one that you made with Tilda Swinton,
Yeah, the deep end.
which was fabulous. I thought. I don't think you did that well of it as well, which was, you know, very much a big hit, certainly in the art circuit. Good movies, but movies which I suspect you choose because they're slightly more complex roles. There are many you see out there.
The deep end was exactly that because it was like opportunity to create a part which is like guy starts as a bad guy and turns into completely a good guy in about film time of 3 days. So that was sort of really compelling to do something like that. And of course I knew Tilda Swinton was going to be in the film, which made a huge difference. You know,
Tremendous
because Tilda is excellent. You know what? I don't get like, you know, crazily too many offers. You know, it's like basically whatever you get, you're trying to choose something that would be like best for you to do. You're trying to choose something you never did before. No script. I never had a preference about drama, comedy, thriller, this and that. It's just about, it's a good script. Then, of course, you see who is in it, who are directors and stuff like that. That's basically the first thing you're looking at.
I imagine when someone like you does well on ER, obviously you do a long slog, and 6 years must feel like a long slog. And you must be thinking, well, I don't know how many more I'm going to do here.
I know exactly how many more.
How many more?
For now, it's 2 more.
Okay. But, you know, as a fan of the show, you know, I understand why actors want to move on and want to move on to other things, but part of me resents that, because you want to see them staying with the part that they've made so integral and crucial to the show. So I hope that they do talk to you and stay a bit longer. Is the food good? Do you get free from it?
Food is excellent.
Yeah, well, there you go. Even if for that reason you might want to stay.
There you go.
It's on Monday nights on Channel 4. It's really lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Goran Visnjic. Goran, that was lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very kind. What a charming guest.